Is this Mortal Kombat collection worth $150? You be the judge. And tell you what, let's make a deal. If today's video gets 2,000 likes, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy this thing and unbox it on video for everyone to enjoy. The Goro controller holder looks really cool, not gonna lie. He's gonna put Venom out of work though. I already have a Venom controller holder and he does his job well, but Big Daddy Goro about to make him unemployed. The Legacy Collection of Mortal Kombat is open for pre-order. So today I'm gonna tell you everything about it so you don't buy blind, okay? For example, there's special versions you can order that people missed out on. They did not see it. They just bought the regular boring version that costs the same but doesn't look unique. Little things like that are going to be covered in this video, along with what other games are coming in the future, because I know about those too, most likely. So yeah, you want to watch today's video and make sure you don't miss out on any information about this bundle. Mortal Kombat Trilogy was revealed yesterday, and more games are going to get revealed as time goes on, possibly on each day of EVO, which is currently happening right now, which on the one hand is cool because everyone loves a mystery. It's fun to speculate on which games will be added to the collection. However, on the other hand, why is there an option to pre-order when we don't know what's in the game fully? To me, that's a little bit sus. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Maybe I'm just being a negative Nancy. But in my honest opinion, I think when someone sells something, they should be obligated to tell you everything that's in there. But alright, here we go. The Legacy Collection of Mortal Kombat. There's 3 different versions: Standard, Deluxe, and Collector's Edition. That's right, there's a Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection Collector's Edition. Say that 3 times fast. Let's begin with the Standard Edition because there's special variants that you can order. Check this out. There's the standard version, or there's Scorpion Gold, Reptile Green, Smoke Black, Sub-Zero Blue, and of course the standard. And I'm not gonna lie, the standard version looks pretty cool. I like it a lot, but I gotta go with Sub-Zero. That's my boy. Sub-Zero every time. Obviously, the standard edition comes with all of the games, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else. Which is honestly fine for most people. You get a physical copy of the game with all the stuff inside. But then we have the Deluxe Edition. What does that come with? For starters, there's only one version of this, so that's nice, keeps things simple. However, look what it comes with. We get a collector's box, a magnet, arcade cabinet cards. That's honestly really cool. Each card has different Mortal Kombat arcade cabinets on it, along with some small facts too, which is cool. Then you have the Steelbook, which is great for collecting, or you can put the disc in there if you want to, along with arcade flyers, which look neat as well. Love those. Mini marquees, which are also cute if you're a collector. Is anybody watching a fan of Uncanny Carlos? Because I am, and his Mortal Kombat set is so cool. He has a whole Mortal Kombat studio that looks so amazing, and these mini marquees were made for him. Absolutely. He's gonna put them all over his set. It's gonna look so cool. But for the average customer and collector, I'm not sure how cool these are. The lenticular card is cool though. It moves when you look at the card, right? You change its angle and it moves the picture. That's pretty sick. Back in my day, we called those holographic cards, but then again, I'm a boomer. Overall, the Deluxe Edition looks okay, but for me personally, it's gotta be the Collector's Edition, right? Go big or go home. Look at Goro holding your controllers while flexing on you. He's got the hands down here holding the controller and the arms up here flexing on you, looking awesome. It's incredible. That alone is selling me on the Collector's Edition all by itself. But then on top of that, we have the Premium Collector's Box, which looks awesome, straight out of Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, the hardcover art and lore book. That's also a big reason to buy this collection. I'm a huge fan of video game art. In fact, behind me, if you look closely, there's some Street Fighter art collections and some Tekken book art collections as well. I love video game art, especially for fighting games, because for whatever reason, fighting games have some of the best concept art you've ever seen. It's really cool. Then we have Scorpion and Sub-Zero pin set. What does that mean exactly? There's tiny text here, but I can't read it. Can I zoom in? Kinda. Here we go. I zoomed in. Artwork and 3D renders subject to change. Okay, so apparently these can just change even though I've already pre-ordered. That's kind of crazy. I'm not sure how to feel about that, man. The modern world is upsetting to me. I don't like that I'm buying something without knowing 100% what's in there. And also, you gave me this image showing what's gonna be in the bundle and are now telling me you can change how that stuff's gonna look after I've already put money down, after I've already given you my information to order it and all that stuff. Okay, trying to stay positive, but honestly, I'm still gonna buy it for you guys. Get 2,000 likes on this video and I'm gonna buy it 100%. Commemorative arcade token with acrylic display stand. Okay, that's kind of neato. And to be real with everybody watching, one of the best aspects of buying this is putting it behind me in this studio, right? I think it's gonna go right there behind Ivy where the neon controller sign is that I never actually turn on for whatever reason. I'll turn it on right now, okay? There we go. He's actually purple, orange, and blue, but it's hard to tell because the lighting turns him white on the camera. If you were at my studio in person, you could see the actual colors, but on video doesn't look the best, so that's why normally I leave him off. And yeah, that's the collector's edition of Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Honestly, I think it's a pretty big deal because the art book looks pretty big. If the controller holder is about like yay big, I'd say, then the art book is like here, which is very nice. In the past, I bought a Soul Calibur collector's version, and it was mostly great, except for the art book. It was like this big. I felt so ripped off. It was such a tiny art book. I was deceived. In the advertising, the art book was not that small, or at least it did not look that small. I felt so ripped off. So at least here, the art book and lore book is big, or at least looks big. I hope they're not being deceptive here with the image, because from what I can tell, it looks to be a decent size, and that has me excited. Alright everyone, that's it for the standard, deluxe, and collector's editions. Next up, I want to talk about which games are going to be included with the Legacy Collection, as in the 4 mystery games we have not been told about yet. Well, one of them we have, right? There was 4 mystery games to begin with, but now Mortal Kombat Trilogy has been revealed, which means there's 3 more games that are gonna be added for free that we don't know about yet. They were included in the Legacy Collection, but we haven't been told about them. However, like stated earlier at the start of today's video, I know which games are gonna be there. Mortal Kombat Gold is definitely gonna be one of them because we have Mortal Kombat 4, and I really doubt there's gonna be a collection of games with Mortal Kombat 4 and not Mortal Kombat Gold, since that game is quite literally Mortal Kombat 4 but with more characters. So yeah, it's gonna be included. Which leaves us with 2 more games, and I'm pretty sure what those are as well. It's not gonna be any 3D era games or Mortal Kombat 9, even though everybody would love Mortal Kombat 9. That's simply not in the cards. This is a classic collection of the original Mortal Kombat games, so the recent titles are not gonna be included. Instead, I think we're gonna get Special Forces and possibly Mythology Sub-Zero. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, those are the 3 games I would put money down on. Because don't forget, there's 3 more mystery games we still don't know about for sure, but I think Mortal Kombat Gold, Special Forces, and Mythology Sub-Zero are the 3 games left to be announced. However, if anybody watching disagrees and has their own theories, please let me know in the comments down below. In fact, I want everybody watching to post a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and also help me out in the algorithm. YouTube has had some drastic changes recently. They love likes, they love comments, and also they love subscriber views. So if anybody watching loves this channel or just this video and is not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that right now and ring the bell so you never miss any future videos. Because yeah, I love making these videos interactive, so grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. How do you feel about the Legacy Collection of Mortal Kombat? Because me personally, I'm getting hype about it because I love the idea of learning these classic games in more depth. Many of my old consoles don't work anymore, so I can't practice and learn more about these classic Mortal Kombat games. Not to mention, these new versions are likely going to have better frame rates and some upscaled graphics too, so it's also really nice. But mainly, I can't wait to do a deep dive into these games and learn more about the characters and make videos about that for you all to enjoy. Because I've heard some stuff about these old games, like how broken Jax was in Mortal Kombat 2, how busted Sub-Zero was in Mortal Kombat 3, and then of course we have the boss characters in Mortal Kombat Trilogy that are going to be so much fun to play, and the secret fights too that I've never gotten legitimately, and in this Legacy Collection you can just do them for fun. In other words, if you want to fight Sub-Zero in the first Mortal Kombat, you don't have to do all the hoops and hurdles, you can just fight him right away. And then you'll know if you can actually beat Reptile in a fair fight without all the extra steps to get there, which is also super neat, and I can't wait to do that as well. This collection for content creators is such a treat, I'm not gonna lie. Just in general, the fact we're getting all of these games remastered with online play is so awesome and incredible, because keep in mind, some of these games have not been re-released for over a decade, or in other words, these games have not been new for a very long time. Unless you already owned the consoles, you could not play these things legit, and now, soon enough, you'll be able to, which is so cool. And also, it gets me excited for the future, because if this collection sells well, are we gonna get a remaster of the 3D era as well? Is Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon gonna come back? Maybe Shaolin Monks wrapped in there too, because why not? If that does happen, I'm gonna be so excited. Playing the games from my childhood with better graphics, graphics and just better frame rate, you know, not glitching and messing up all the time, along with faster loading speeds and all that stuff, is gonna be so cool, and I hope it happens for the 3D era games too. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's about all I have to talk about for now. So if you enjoyed my video, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton, and don't forget, if we reach 2,000 likes, I will buy this Legacy Collection Collector's Edition. Alright, I will do it, so leave a like, tell your friends to like, all that fun stuff. Just keep that train going, and if you're new to this channel, finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdog.